Hey guys, Admin Claire here with a little guide to creating a new game on Roll20 using a module that you've purchased from the marketplace. You'd go about doing this the same way as you would the game time I showed you earlier. You'd select Create New Game and wait for that to load up. And then all your modules that you have access to will be here. So in this case, I will be using Out of the Abyss. All I would need to do now is name it, and we are then good to go. Create the game. Depending on the size of the module will depend on how long it would take the server to add it all to your table. Sometimes it takes several minutes, sometimes it'll only take one, maybe not even that. So it's just a case of sitting and waiting, but it will be worth it. It is done. Then once it's done, you go through your settings, making sure everything is how you want it to be. I want my characters to be able to import. I do not want access. Game default settings. One issue. These are for new pages and tokens that are created. The pages and handouts and tokens and things like that are already made, so they will not have any changes you have made to these. They will have what the creators of the module have set up for you. If you want to change them, you'd have to go through and change them yourself individually. Then once that's done, your compendium settings and all of these default sheet settings, if it wants to be NPC, how you want the new sheets to roll. Again, the ones that are already in the game with the module, can't really do anything with those except change them in the game. These are just for the new ones. Then you save the changes and you go back to your game and then you launch it. Again, this is already got lots of maps on it, lots of handouts, so that will mean it takes a lot longer for it to load the page than if you had a game that only had 3 maps on it. So you just sit here, twiddling your thumbs and waiting. But then it loads in, and here you have the landing screen. This is where your players will start the game. Now I've got this up there. I don't like having the images, so I'll go into my settings, scroll down, player video, avatar size, names only, thank you, and there we go. So, with having bought this module, all of the maps that I would have in the physical book are already set up in the game at the table. I choose a nondescript map that doesn't have any major spoilers in it. Okay, we'll go with a mini encounter thing here. As you'll see, the tokens are already on the map. If I go into my dynamic lighting layer, it is already set up. Things are already on the GM layer, for example, where there are passages and secret entrances and things, numbered areas, because if I were to go into the handouts, you'll see that here is essentially the book in handouts. This is the Hook Horror, which is a random encounter, set encounter here. This is the Hook Horror layer. It's this one. See the map? And here you have general features. Here you have in Area 1. Where's Area 1? That's Area 1. And already has the tokens of things you will encounter already there, which is so nice. It saves you having to set up all of this yourself. Out of the Abyss is a large game. There are large maps, a lot of tokens, a lot of things, a lot of possible creatures and enemies and things like that. It has your magic items ready as handouts. It has artwork here available as handouts as well to show to your party when they come across them of creatures, demon lords, named NPCs, so at some point at the beginning they will meet this lovely chappy here. It also has artworks of the specific chapters and locations, so here we have a map to hand out to the players once they've done, or perhaps you want them to see it. Who knows? As well as locations. All of those things are already set up for you. So all you need to do is familiarize yourself with it. Invite your party to your table, give them the character sheets, and go. That's all you need to do. And it saves so much time, and it is, in my opinion, worth it. And that is how one would set up a campaign that you've bought on the marketplace and what it actually involves. These things would be set up if you had bought Tyranny of Dragons, Storm King's Thunder, Mad Mage, whichever, already set up. So, thanks for watching and enjoy.